This is Jeb Blunt, and it's Money Monday on the Sales Gravy Podcast.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm a little late getting this week's Money Monday episode posted because I spent the weekend touring potential locations for the next Outbound conference. We'll be announcing the location for next year's conference in just a few weeks. But if you want to get the news first and get first dibs on early bird tickets, go sign up at outboundconference.com. That's outboundconference.com. Today's message is a reality check. Summer is coming fast, and if you don't get your pipeline positioned for success now, you're going to be scrambling come mid-July. The summer sales slowdown is a documented phenomenon across almost every industry. According to data from HubSpot, prospecting response rates can drop by as much as 25% between June and August. Appointment conversion rates decline by similar percentages, and overall deal velocity, how quickly opportunities move through your pipeline, slows dramatically during this period. This happens because decision makers take vacations, buying committees become more fragmented with staggered time off, and generally, business momentum slows as organizations and people shift to a summer mindset. And you're distracted with the pool, the beach, your kids, and fun travel. That's reality. Now, here's the brutal truth. Each summer, salespeople make the same bad mistake. They wait until they're already in the summer slump to try to climb out of it. By the time they realize their pipeline is dry, it's already too late to course correct, leading to stress and anxiety as their sales numbers and their income drop as the temperatures rise. Think about it. Because stakeholders take time off, the average sales cycle increases by around 20% during summer months. So if your normal sales cycle is, say, 60 days, now you're looking at 70 days. And this means that the deals you want to close in July, they need to be in your pipeline right now. And the deals you want to close in August, they have to be in your pipe no later than the early part of June. All of this means that if you're not focused on building your summer pipeline right now, you're in big damn trouble. And this leads to the compounding effect of the summer slump. You see, first, your prospects become harder to reach, which means your connection rates drop. With lower connection rates, you get fewer meetings. With fewer meetings, you get fewer opportunities entering your pipeline. And meanwhile, your existing pipeline is moving slower than the normal process due to vacation schedules. These factors don't just add up, they multiply. And the kicker is, when you're experiencing this summer slowdown, your quota isn't taking a vacation. Your revenue targets remain unchanged. And in fact, for many organizations, Q3 is when quota begins to ramp up higher and the pressure really starts to build to hit your targets. But beyond the pure mathematics of pipeline building, there's a psychological advantage to preparing now. When you're proactively filling your pipeline ahead of the summer slowdown, you operate from a position of confidence and abundance. Sales professionals who hit the summer slump with a thin pipeline typically find themselves in panic mode. And when you're in panic mode, prospects can sense it. Your conversations become more about your needs than theirs. Your follow-up becomes more aggressive. Your willingness to discount increases. And all of these behaviors, well, they ultimately reduce deal profitability and your income and damage your relationships with potential customers. Now, contrast this with a sales professional who has already built a healthy summer pipeline. They can approach each conversation with genuine curiosity and patience, and they can focus on value creation rather than doing a transaction. And they can maintain price integrity because they're not desperate for a deal. And they can actually have summer fun rather than dealing with summer stress. The simple reality is that connecting with prospects during the summer is going to get harder. So you need to double down on your outreach volume right now. If you normally make, say, 30 prospecting calls a day, right now you need to bump that to 60 for at least the next 6 weeks. And never forget the 30-day rule, which states that the prospecting that you do in this 30-day period will pay off for the next 90 days. In other words, the seeds you plant today will determine your harvest in July and August. And by the way, knowing your pipeline is healthy going into the summer, that's going to allow you to enjoy your vacation time without constantly checking emails. And when you're not scrambling for deals, you can be more selective about which opportunities you pursue rather than anyone who has a pulse. And a well-built summer pipeline might actually allow you some periods where you can work on skill development or process refinement or strategic planning. And the good news is while your competitors are experiencing the summer slump, you're going to be maintaining momentum and winning deals with less competitive pressure. And you're going to start the fall in great position and enter Q4 strong on your way to achieving President's Club. I'm going to wrap up with some final thoughts on summer pipeline preparation in just a moment, but first, a big shout out to Nishal, who posted this comment on Spotify. I listen to your podcast every morning without fail. I also want to say hello to Marty, Lee, Gabriella, and Pablo, who all stopped by to post comments on Spotify. I don't want to leave out Chad Gingras, Eric Pogue, Marcin Pincher, and Jim Bolenbacher, who shared Money Monday and the Sales Gravy podcast with their followers on LinkedIn. Thank you guys. You rock. Our only marketing budget is your word of mouth. And you've made it possible for us to produce the Sales Gravy podcast for 18 years. You're an amazing audience, but we need your help to keep it going. All it takes is just a moment to give us a hand. You can give us a 5-star rating or review on Apple or Spotify. You can click follow. You can share us on social media or even email a podcast link to a friend. If you're getting value from the Sales Gravy podcast, do us a solid and give us a few seconds of your time back to help us spread the word. We will be truly grateful. Summer sales slowdowns and slumps are predictable and with the right preparation, entirely manageable. The key is taking proactive action right now. As we move into summer, remember these 3 principles. The best time to build your summer pipeline was last month. The second best time is today. Your quota, it doesn't take a vacation, so your pipeline building efforts can't afford to either. And the confidence that comes from preparation will be evident in every customer interaction, creating a virtuous cycle that will increase your win rate. So as you leave this Money Monday episode, I challenge you to block time on your calendar today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today to double down on prospecting. And remember, when you hit the end of those prospecting blocks, always make one more call.
Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C-notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper.